animated cityscape with zooming news show title. Hey there, I'm Buck Anchorman, and boy do I have some news for you. Good evening. I'm Buck Anchorman, and this is your weekly news roundup. Nailed it. Our first story tonight, the National Park Service has fired around 1,000 workers because nothing says efficiency like understaffed national treasures, right? Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency is behind this brilliant move. You know, the same guy who thought buying Twitter was a good idea. Let's take a look at how this is playing out in our parks, shall we? Establishing shot of Grand Teton National Park.
The majestic Grand Teton National Park, where 16 out of 17 supervisors were fired. I guess that one lucky supervisor is now the jack of all trades, master of, well, everything. Wide shot of Shenandoah National Park. Over at Shenandoah, they've laid off fee collectors and trail maintenance workers, so enjoy your free entry and overgrown trails, folks. In related news, bears have been spotted applying for ranger positions. Their qualifications? They shit in the woods and can't do a worse job than current management.
Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your staff. Sorry about that. Moving on to sports. Wide shot of studio transitioning to sports. Modern news studio with Buck Anchorman. Oh look, a squirrel. The team will face Costa Rica in preparation for the 2025 CONCACAF Women's Futsal Championship.
Here we see our star player mastering the art of not losing sight of the ball. It's like playing soccer with a marble, folks.
I'm told it's a real nail-biter, if you can see the nails on those tiny futsal balls. Let's take a look at the team's rigorous training regimen, shall we?
And here we have the explained futsal to confused family members exercise. Builds mental toughness, I'm told. In a bold move, the team practices on a regulation soccer field. It's like watching ants play on a football field, folks. Talk about thinking big.
But wait, there's more. The team has also incorporated cutting-edge training techniques inspired by pop culture. I really need to stop doing that. Let's move on to our final story. Woo, all this futsal talk has me parched. I need a drink. Wait a minute. What am I drinking from? News studio transformed into futsal court. And that's all for the weekly roundup. Join us next time when we'll be covering whatever this is. Good night and good futsal. Credits roll with bouncing logo. In military news, the West Virginia and DC National Guard participated in the Best Warrior competition in Doha, Qatar. Because nothing says America like competing in the desert.
Oh my, it seems Private Johnson has mistaken a camel for his commanding officer. An easy mistake to make when you're hallucinating from dehydration.
You know what? This is ridiculous. I can't keep a straight face anymore. Let's call it like it is, folks. In all seriousness, folks, it's been a wild week. From our national parks facing unprecedented challenges, to our athletes pushing the boundaries of lesser-known sports, and our military fostering international relationships through sweat and sand. But hey, that's the news for you, always keeping us on our toes, making us laugh, cry, and occasionally question our sanity. So the next time you visit a national park and see a bear giving a guided tour, or watch a futsal match and wonder why the court is so small, or see soldiers building sandcastles in Qatar, just remember, you heard it here first. That's all for tonight, folks. Remember, if the news seems absurd, it probably is. This is Buck Anchorman, signing off and possibly looking for a new job. Good night, and may your week be less bizarre than the news. Surreal landscape combining all story elements. Credits roll over, surreal landscape fade to black.